Hi guys, today is the 17th of August and we're gonna have the analysis for 19 till the 23rd, which is Friday. And first of all, we're gonna jump to the news. So let's check this out. So we have the Australian monetary policy. Watch out, this on Tuesday could be very, very negative. So this would be a good sell against the Australian dollar. Most likely it will be negative, so watch out for that. So it will be like euro Australian buy or euro. Anyway, the Canadian dollar also we expect the news to come negative. Dollar also we expect negative. Euro also we expect like to be negative in the euro news. Okay, and New Zealand we expect this one actually to be positive, and Canadian negative. USD, Mr. Powell, we expect him to talk about more easing or to rate cut. So this will be a good sell of the dollar. Watch out, the central bank managers are meeting and stuff, so this will be opportunity to keep the eye on the news. We'll start with the dollar index. You can see the dollar index in a good area to sell, so there is no buy for the dollar, guys. You can see this is just a correction. The euro, I have uploaded a video for you guys. The euro is gonna crash, and you can see it did crash so bad. We expect further going down a lot, so we're gonna come down to this support level. We're gonna break it, we're gonna go back. So if you go to the pound, I have warned you guys about this up move. It may be just a trap, and the MACD you can see is going up, but there's nothing politically pushing this to go up, guys. Okay, so be careful. Be very careful with the pound. When there is a Brexit deal, and good news about the Brexit deal, this is gonna be a fantastic buy. But so far, just watch out. This could be just correction is coming back down. So if you're gonna trade, make sure you use a stop loss. If we go to and also the pound did lose about 8% of its value. So if we go back to the franc, I think franc will be the best thing to trade this week. I think this is gonna come down. You can see the cloud did cross the trend line, and the price is below the cloud and the trend line. So we're really in a good place to sell this one. And the MACD you can see just going down nicely, slowly. So this is very nice sell. If you go to the Japanese yen got very strong because the US China tension. This is due to correction. So if a correction happen up, then we'll be looking to sell the Japanese yen, or to buy the Japanese yen, sell the bears against it. Okay, then this is the CAD. We expect the CAD to go up a little bit with the oil, because we expect the oil to go up a little bit. Then after that will come down. So watch out in the bigger time frame. The CAD been going up and down in this range. So we expect a little bit more up than to come down. Okay, so watch out for the CAD. We expect up a little bit, then down afterwards. Okay. The second one will be the Australian index after this CAD we have right now. So let's jump to it. The Australian we actually expect to come down, crash down with the statement. So watch out. We expect this down. So if you wanna be risky and take this, sell the Australian dollar, like this will be a little bit risk before the news. But if you wanna take it, it's up to you. Then after that will be a good buy. And New Zealand index is the same thing. I've told you guys last week we expect a double bottom. It did happen. So what we expect now is not ready to go up yet. We expect one more down. Okay, so it will be triple bottom, and the last one could be a little bit stronger one. It could actually break those two lows and go a little bit down, but after that I think it will be a good buy. If we get any good news about USA China trade deal, then Australia and New Zealand are gonna go up. But so far the Australian are expected to cut rates and stuff, so Australian will be going more towards the downside. So let's jump to the dollar index, which is a tradable one. So at 98 level, this will be a good sell. If you go USD CHF, we expect the franc to come down. So actually the USD CHF will be tilted towards the up move. So if you get a little bit tiny down, then you can take this buy with a stop loss and price action. So we'll be looking to buy the USD CHF, not actually sell it. Then the pound dollar, watch out the pound dollar, because you can see this area has been a lot of resistance and stuff. If any negative news about the Brexit deal, this is gonna go further down a lot. Okay, but if there is no much and like negative news is going to be going up. Euro dollar is tilted towards the downside because the easing coming from the ECB. So wait to sell this one, but we actually want to get the price back here. Then you sell from this level because selling from here is not good. Okay, so wait to go to 1.12, then we'll be looking to sell the euro dollar. Okay, euro dollar is not gonna be great because we expect euro and dollar both to go down. USD JPY, this is we're not gonna buy. If the stock market does rally, and this is possibility, then the USD JPY may be going to 1750 or so. Then after that, we expect to go down to 104, 103, then 100 eventually. USD CAD, we will be looking to sell this one later on, but if we can get a little bit up move here, then we can sell it. Okay, you can sell for a better price. You can see has been supported in this trend line. Australian dollar will be for sale, will not be for buy, as we have said that Australian index will be under pressure this coming week. So we will be visiting the 66 level very soon. Okay, so watch out. Australian is about 150 bips to go down this week with the statement and all the pressure in the Australian dollar index. Euro bound. So I uploaded a video about this, guys. I've said to sell here. It did crash 300 bips from the top. So if we do get, actually the best pair to trade against the bound is going to be the euro, because we're pretty much sure about the euros coming down. Okay, so if the price does do a little bit of correction up, will be good to sell. Okay, then if you go to euro Australian dollar, this will be a good buy before the news. If you want to trade the news and be a little bit risky, then I would sell this. So I will not trade before the news, I would sell after the news. Euro franc is better not to trade this one. It's probably better to avoid it because we expect the euro to come down and the franc to come down, so it's not going to be great to trade two indexes move in the same direction. Euro yen, we expect this to come down actually to 115. I've told you guys about that before, about 118 and 117. So now the door is open to 115, but not before correction. We need a correction to 119 area. If USA China trade deal, good news, maybe to 120. Then after that, we're going to 115. Bound franc, if this price come down here, find support in this area, then with price action, you can buy it going up. With the franc index crashing, then this will not be too bad from risk to reward. But from Brexit deal, I wouldn't trade any bound except euro bound. Canadian, Japanese yen, we expect the oil to go up a little bit, but later on the CAD will come down. So this maybe will be going 100 bips up, then coming down. Okay, it will not be great to trade now. The 83 sell was really good signal, but now is not great. Bound yen, it will depend on the bound index. So if the bound index does continue up, this is gonna go up with it. If it just does go up a little bit, then crash down, then this is gonna go to 118 badly. Australian New Zealand, I think this is actually really good sell, one of the best sells we have. We expect the Australian to crash a lot, so this will be a good sell. Australian CAD, this also I think will be a very, very good sell, especially if we get a little bit bull up, then sell it. Okay. Australian franc, I think this will be a sell also. It's not going to be a buy because the franc is coming down and the Australian coming down, but later on will be a buy. Okay. Australian Japanese yen, I would avoid this one because possibly this one is going to go down, so we'll be looking at the 69 levels very soon in the Australian Japanese yen, unless USA China trade deal gets done. Franc yen is the same thing. Watch out, everything with the Japanese yen is related to the stock market of Japan and USA China trade deal. So don't trade too many Japanese yen at the same time. Euro New Zealand, I think this will be a good sell. I've given you guys multiple sell signals, one from here. Let's watch it on YouTube, and one from there, and another one from here. So this will be a really, really good sell, guys. Okay, the euro is gonna crash so bad because the ECB is going to ease. So this was like 250 bips. I have given you guys signal and 1.74, and this crash 200. Here is in YouTube. I uploaded this video, okay, in August 7th, and that was really good. At that price I've said sell, guys. So wait a little bit of correction up, then sell. The price is just trying to break the trend line again, but I don't think it's gonna break it much because the euro is just gonna crash. So this will be a really good sell, guys. Don't buy euro New Zealand, okay? Maybe euro Australian dollar before the news if you want to be risky a little bit. EuroCAD, I think this also will be a good sell, very good sell. Okay, EuroCAD is very, very good sell. EuroCAD and Australian CAD, I think they will be good sell this week. Okay, then yeah, especially if it does pull back to the trend line like 30-40 pips, then you can sell it. Then this one, CAD franc, I think this will be also a good buy. You can see the did find a support in this area 3 times. Then later on it's gonna come down when the Canadian index come down. For this one, which is New Zealand Japanese yen, I would avoid this one. But if it does rally 100 bips or 150 bips or so, I would sell it. It will be a good sell. New Zealand dollar, I would wait a little bit. If it does come down 30, 40, 50 pips down, then I would actually buy it. Don't try to go sell the last piece in the trend, okay? Because I don't think this is gonna go much, much further down. Even if it does go 100, 150 bips, with it does go down, then buy it. Because the potential for going up is more than the potential of going down, especially it did come down for so much. It did come down here from like 70 almost. 68 or 68 something, so it did crash a lot. So don't go sell the last piece in the trend line, okay? It's not worth it. Just to wait for the next move. It will be much better. Okay, let's go to the gold, guys, because yeah, this like New Zealand dollar, the first sell is okay, second sell, third one maybe. After that, there's no point of selling this. Yeah, if you sell small time frames like scalping is okay, but other than that, no, don't. It's not worth it. Okay. Yeah, no need to sell this one. Is not great. Let's go to the gold. So gold, guys, I have said that we're gonna find like have a correction to 1470. It just did come to like 1504 or so. So it did do a little bit of correction, but not much. So you can see in the MACD is tilted to the downside, and the price has railed a lot with fears and USA China trade deal problems. You can see our system is given by from the 1444, and that did go to 1525, which I've talked about so many times before, you guys, in the last months. Anybody or 2 months, everybody was watching my videos, he was gonna know that I have said the gold is going 1525, 1525, and it did go to 1525. It did find a support in this area, so we are due to correction. So if you want to sell gold, this only is gonna come down if we have a good USA China trade deal, is good the deal, or you know the tension is relieved, then this will be fine. So if you want to trade the small time frames like in 5 minute, like if it does come down here with price action, you take in the 5 minute time frame, you know, for $5 or something, then it does, you know, gets rejected at the 15 20 25 area, then you take a small sell, just stuff like this, nothing serious here. Okay, we don't have a very clear move direction right now in the gold, so gold will be very, very hard to trade right now. There is no clear direction. Pound Australian dollar, this probably is going to go 200 bips with the news, with the statement from the Australian central bank. Then after that will be a good sell. So this will be a good buy and a good sell. Of course, this is a news trade, so it will be very risky. Pound CAD, I think this is going to go a little bit up, then it's going to come down. I think this will be a good sell with price action. So if it does get rejected from support or something, from resistance, then you can sell it. Pound New Zealand, I think this will be a good sell. If it does rally again here, then you can sell it. I think this actually be a good sell. New Zealand CAD, this may come a little bit more, 50 bips or so, not much, then will be going up. So I'll be looking to buy this one soon. So this will be a good buy soon. Maybe not ready yet, but keep the eyes on it. With the price action, you can buy this one. At 84, of course, you can buy it 84.50 with price action, stuff like that. That will be a good buy. We know the CAD is gonna come down sooner or later. The central bank is just gonna cut rates. Australian, New Zealand, the Americans, European cutting rates. The Canadian are so behind; they're gonna have to cut rates. So right now we can see this one, the New Zealand franc. So we expect the franc to come down and New Zealand to go up sooner. So this will be a good buy. Watch out, guys. Switzerland's central bank, they may interfere in the forex market and just go have a massive buy in the franc index and stuff like that, and they may have a big movement in the franc index. So watch out for this one. Okay, be careful. As you can see, USDs are here. It's just making double top, maybe triple top. Once you can take early sell here. If you wanna wait the price below the trend line, it's up to you. But I think once this comes down, there's gonna be really good sell. You can make tons of money in this one. For the silver, guys, I think this is just due to a correction. In the weekly, you can see this area has been a very strong resistance, so it's not gonna be easy to break to the top side. Okay, so silver, I think it's due to correction to maybe 1660 or something. Okay, so just trade the small time frames. If we start looking at the stock market, what happened lately, you can see all the stock markets are tilted to the downside. Okay, that was Australian, the Chinese, the DAX did go down 1,000 point. Spain like did crash so bad. France also the same thing. You can see all the stock markets. Hong Kong also the same thing. It's just this crash so bad. You can see ABC pattern, ABCD pattern here. The Italian is the same thing. It did fall just like the French stock market, and the DAX also. Japanese yen is coming next. It's gonna continue being under pressure, guys, till we have a USAA China trade deal. So Japanese yen is suffering with this battle between the two biggest trade leaders in the world. You can see the European and the British stock market also are under pressure. Also the American US 2000, all of them, like US 30, Dow Jones, and the US 500 is the same thing. And SBX and all. You can see also Nasdaq is coming. It just also was under pressure. But I will not sell American stock. I will try to buy them with price action, because this is like in the weekly and monthly very strong uptrend. I think they will continue also. So don't just go sell without stop loss and stuff like that. If you want to sell Bitcoin, you can see is going an uptrend. Has been supported by the trend line so far, but it's just about to come down a little bit or find support and take off. You can see it's making a correction in a channel, but if the 9,600 doesn't hold, we're going down to like 7,000. So watch out for this. Okay, this will be risky and stuff. You can trade it small time frame. Okay, guys, it's nothing major here. You can see this is 50 year, and we have the 30 years bond here. Those are due to correction, guys. If you want to sell small time frames, those are all of them due to correction. Japanese government bond, I think they will actually be a good sell if you want to sell them. Okay, though this is like good sell. Okay, WTI, I think this is gonna go up. Watch out, Saudi Arabia. When the price did come to like 52, they said that they're gonna do what they have to do to make sure the price stabilize. It means they refuse as producers to the 52 price. Okay, so make sure that anything comes close to 52. This is your extremely strong support. Anything close to 52, just buy the WTI. It's just gonna take off every time it does go there. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.